Hello, everyone, and welcome to a fantastic live stream here on the River Life YouTube channel where we're going to talk about the dream pond that is now finished. If I listen closely, I can. Where we're going to talk. You be quiet on the computer over there. I can almost hear it running in my backyard. Nearly a lifelong dream come true. Realized there's a pond in my backyard. It's a huge pond. It's a dream pond. If you saw the video that we premiered yesterday morning, you get it. You get the scope and the scale of the project. And yesterday, the video ended with digging in progress. And we went from digging to placing rocks. Well, it was liner, underlayment and liner and rocks and a skimmer and a biofalls filter and a pump in the skimmer, 5,000 gallons per hour at a 20-foot head pressure. It's crazy, that thing. And it handles debris. It's a dirty water pump. It's a workhorse. It's a monster. Not only that, but it functions on an app. I can control the flow rate on the app, as well as a weatherproof box outside the pump. It's amazing. So we went and then the plants. They're young plants. They're scraggly. They're going to grow in. They're going to be beautiful. The water is so dusty, dirty. It's gray. Can't see 3 inches below the surface. That'll change. In the morning, you'll be able to see 1.5 feet. And then tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, should be clear. Then we'll start the cycling, the maturing of the pond. We've got beneficial bacteria on an automatic. Well, there was an initial dose of dechlorinator, stress zyme, beneficial bacteria. Now we've got a drip system set up to continue automatically. It's automated. The introduction of beneficial bacteria. So I'm exhausted, but it's a good exhaustion. My knee hurts, my neck hurts. I'm tired. I'm old. That's part of this picture here, but it's been very busy, very hectic. I didn't get to go live Friday. I missed you guys. Didn't do a Facebook Live River Life Art Auction. Missed you guys. But it's been very hectic, and my old body feels it. It's feeling it. But I'm super excited. It's just so wonderful to complete a massive project that's been in my mind for so long. It's been on the books for a little while now. We've been talking about it for a couple of weeks. Wow. Man, that thing is awesome. I mean, it just exceeds expectation. I might have a video or two. I mean, of course I do. I know that I do. I'm just teasing that out there. Maybe we'll show some of those. Yeah, I don't want to reveal too much because I've got to make some content for you guys on the regular Wednesday upload. 68 of you dropping in here. Beautiful. Rainy. Okay, we're going to get to that. Rainy, Mountain Home, Tennessee. Beautiful downtown Rainy, Mountain Home, Tennessee. Hashtag pond. I see that coming in here. Hashtag pond. Thank you so much for the hashtag pond. That is outstanding. I have sent John, KG Tropicals, first release video footage of some pond sequences. So I'm going to share some with you guys tonight. HC Aqua, good to see you. I had a good cigar today out there by the pond and thought about you, HC Aqua, Jesse, my cigar buddy, my pen pal. Next time I get a box of celebratory cigars, I'm going to have to share some with you. And I know you got some beautiful koi out there in Hawaii also. I shop that Kadama Koi Farm website in Hawaii sometimes. But I appreciate the hashtag pond. Thank you, John. If you guys have questions, listen, I usually it's difficult to keep up in chat. Now that I'm exhausted, it will probably be even less. Repeat your question if I don't get to it. Super chats always get noticed. If you're into that, it's not necessary ever. Always appreciated. Thank you for those. And we're going to talk about this pond. We're going to talk about the rain. Oh, the rain. Oh, thank you, Chevy Fish. I like this shirt. They actually gave me this shirt at the Fish Tube booth. They were recognizing my effort in building community. Kasha gave me this. Creative Pet Keeping, is that her channel name? Kasha gave me this shirt and said, Rack, we talked about it and decided you're the one who's doing the most in the community. We want you to have this special shirt. So that's a very, very special shirt. I appreciate this. Excuse me. Bob Kaler, Super Mod, dropping that link like it's hot to become a member. There's also a join button below your video screen there. If you're not in full screen, just below the video, the live feed is a button that says join. That button, when you click that button and take action to become a member, you get the fancy koi avatar by your name. Dr. Black 66 from Australia. Good day to you, sir. Welcome. Good to see you again. And that membership, there's only one level. That money directly supports the River Life YouTube channel and super projects like this dream pond. That pump I just described to you wouldn't have happened without members. We would have had a pump. It would have pumped the water up the hill. But this pump is what we were able to get because of members. So thank you. It matters. I appreciate it. I'm putting your support for me is so validating. I'm putting that support to work. Hope you enjoy the content that comes from that and know that I enjoy it. Well, starting tonight, every day I go hear that pump. Every day I take my phone in the app and change the water flow. I'm going to be thinking about you beautiful members. Melissa Jeswell dropping a $5 super chat. Thank you. Love the big painting behind you. So nice of you to say so. That one's titled Brown Trout. Brown Trout. I love that one too. It's actually, it's kind of symmetrical. The way the angle is, blah, blah, blah. It looks, but it's actually symmetrical, if that makes sense. So this chair, I changed the wheels on my office chair to the inline skate wheels because there's a rug on the floor that I have to roll the chair over to get close enough to the desk for the audio to work and for me to be able to read the chat. Still doesn't roll smoothly. I have to stand up and lift it over. I'll fix that one day, right? I put it on the list. Where was I? The Dream Pond. All of the cool things about the Dream Pond that I already enjoy before it grows in, before it matures. It's absolutely fantastic. I'm so fortunate, so blessed to be able to have a pond, especially of this magnitude. River Wife and I are just so pleased standing on the patio following a heavy downpour, looking at the yard that just moments before was a red clay, muddy mess, bag after bag of mulch applied around the pond to the bank. Boom. Oh my gosh, those rocks that were once covered by mud are now a beautiful rock garden. That pond, it's so expansive. Fish are going in day after tomorrow. We lost a couple of fish due to heat stress and all of its nasty cousins the last couple of days. We're going to talk about that. It's horrible. It's horrible. The rain, much needed. We needed the rain. Wow. You know, I would rather have pond workers building ponds instead of watching me stress over not having my pond built under a covered patio. I know what you know what I mean. I know you do. Bob Kaler of Kaler's Aquatics dropped another link there. Oh, that's that membership link. He's working it. Thank you, Bob. Bob knows we're on a membership drive. We're trying to get to 27 members. Last week, We had 20 members. I haven't checked this week. I don't think I've gotten a notification of any new members. So we're at about 20 members, trying to get to 27 members. Fish Room Fever's in the house. Hello, James. Welcome. River Wife, Angela Cross is here. Oh, yeah, it's called the Brown Trout River Wife. I didn't mention that. But thank you so much, Melissa, for your super chat and for complimenting my work. We've got the Spark Plaza Rat Cross Endorsed by Nature art show on display. You can check it out online. It's a virtual art show. It's on the River Life YouTube channel. The video is called Aquarium Art. You can also get there by going to River Life Art Facebook page. It's pinned as an announcement. You can find it there. If you go to the Facebook page, comment below that link. That is the guest registry for the art show. I would appreciate you signing the guest registry for the art show. That show is coming down August 3rd. The show ends July 31st. I'm picking up paintings on August 3rd. It's been a fantastic show. You guys have given a great response to watching that video. We've got to talk about Spark Plaza, the shared workplace, and all the beautiful things that they're doing for downtown Johnson City. I ran into the founder today. I was just out and about, Jose Castillo, and you may recognize that name. He's the talent and the voice of NASCAR Live at all the races. Prior to this season and the special circumstances, he was on stage with drivers and other talent, engaging the local crowds. He would go to every racetrack. Now he's been doing lots of virtual things, Zoom meetings and so forth, interviews on Facebook and other social media. Great guy. Let's see. You can find out more. Let's see. Think Jose on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Think Jose Castillo. And I ran into him today. We talked about the art. He loves the fish art. I'm going to donate one of the paintings to the Spark Plaza for all their help and support of not only the River Life art, but he understands that we are a group of aquarium fish keepers. And that's how we understand enough about fish to make art, even abstract art, from them. We just enjoy the study. I mean, it's not just me. You remember this guy from last week? This is my Royal Grama from Dom Mitchell, Fish Room Fever's son, age 7. This is a 7-year-old and being encouraged by his parents to do some abstract fish art. I inspired one. So happy. Way to go, Dom. You keep up the good work. Jose loved the work. His grandparents met at a shared workspace in Mexico for artists. Artists would come together and share studio space. So now, skip a generation up to Jose. He starts the first shared workspace in our community over there in Johnson City. So he really is engaging the community, and he loves a good collaboration. So all that to say, he's agreed to come on the live stream. So we're going to enjoy having Jose Castillo of Spark Plaza and NASCAR Live as our guest soon. And we're going to talk about collaborations and art and fish tube. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I can't wait to show him my new dream pond. Oh my gosh. It's like a new toy. You want to show it off. So I'm going to. You would believe the footage that I've gathered so far. It's in the can. Got to edit it, get it out there to you. Got a $1.99 super sticker from Kaler Aquatics declaring he's on set running the show. Bob, that's good. You're directing over there. Kaler's Aquatics. I like that super sticker. Just afterwards, Pet Exotics, Multiple Aquariums, drops a $2 super. No, that's just $2 super chat. Thank you, sir. Diego, glad to have you here, and thank you for the $2. Where can I get a shirt like that? I honestly don't know. The only fish tube shirts that I've been able to acquire came from Aquashella and Aquatic Experience. So you may check with Flip Aquatics. He may be able to give you some direction. I don't know if he still has the shirts. One year, they were split freshwater and saltwater. So the answer is I don't know. My best direction would be check with Rob at Flip Aquatics. Kasha, Creative Pets may also. Creative Pet Keeping. Yeah, Kasha or Rob. And I'm sorry, I don't exactly know. I don't. I wish I had more. If you've seen my blue fish tube shirt, which is my favorite fading, I wear it, wash it, paints silk screen wearing off. It seems like I did hear from Diego earlier in the week. Let me verify that. Did I, Diego? Is that a true statement? Yeah, I did. He sent me some stickers for our sticker jam. So now the stickers are building up again. You send me a self-addressed stamped envelope. The post office box is on several of the videos description. Not only do you get River Life stickers, but now you get multiple aquariums stickers also. Thanks to Amy. I saw her in here, Sand Creek Aquatics 2. Sand Creek Aquatic sticker. I have one. It's been a busy week. I have one left. The next envelope that I take out of the post office box, boom, you got it. Chattanooga Ed. All of these are free in the sticker jam. Self-addressed stamped envelope. I'll get them out there to you. Oh man. Fish Room Fever with the Pleco logo. Just got 10 zebra plecos. Can you believe it? Check out that video. Somebody remind me to put a link in my community tab because I meant to do that. It just popped into my head. I haven't done that yet. Definitely want to promote that video. It was awesome. It was a well-made video, James. Thank you for that. If you guys haven't seen it, you need to pop over there. We had someone here, JH Aquatics, hello. Not from the Virgin Islands anymore, but Vermont, Connecticut. No, it's Vermont. Welcome to the continental United States, Joseph, not just a property of. Blake's Aquatics, that's in the sticker jam. You get Blake's Aquatic stickers. This is fun. And I'll tell you what else I have one more of, and he's in here. Jesse sticker. I have one more HC Aqua sticker. Next envelope I get at the post office box in the sticker jam, you're going to get HC Aqua and Sand Creek. And then the second one I get, sorry, I send everything I've got. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit that. But that's what I have right now. And what do you guys think about new stickers featuring a pond? Huh? Yeah, I'm thinking about all these things, but I'm so busy. Tore down another tank today. You guys remember? I want you to go watch the video about the Oliver Knott Scape Kit. The Oliver Knott Scape Kit turned out to be a great build. I visited a local rock garden and took inspiration. Set up the tank, put chili raspberries in it. I tore that tank down recently, and before I got the tank drained, Riverwife found a betta that she was absolutely in love with. It was red, white, and blue. Its name is Liberty. And Liberty then inhabited that tank. It was a 4-gallon. And so Liberty got moved into a community tank, and the 4-gallon tank is no more. So we're up one pond, down one aquarium. That's the way we're rolling today. It is 10:48. We got so many people in the house. Wow. Thank you guys for being here. 82 people watching. We're going to talk about that pond. Whew, man, it was a build. I'm exhausted. Can you tell? Don't answer that. There's no good answer to that. Just take my word for it. I want to click over here. 36 likes. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate the likes. That is so kind. David Glass busting a $2 super chat. Hi, new to your channel, excited. Hashtag Pond David. Welcome. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate that $2. I'm excited about my pond. Okay, I've wanted a pond for a very long time. The video that I premiered yesterday is an excellent representation of my excitement, my idea, my dream actually coming true. The first 2 minutes are cinematic and building to an epic beginning, and then there is a plot twist that will give you whiplash. It is elevated entertainment. I hope you enjoy it. That video has got the highest, what do they call that? Is it viewer retention, audience retention? It's got the highest that I've ever had on a video. It's got almost 200 views already, and the audience retention is like over 50%, 52.8% or something. It's already generating revenue. That doesn't happen on videos typically. So it's engaging. You want to watch to the end. It reveals things in different ways. I did use the drone quite a bit. Learning to fly that drone has been so much fun. And man, did I'll give it a workout on that video. So that's a shameless plug, but I really think you'll enjoy it. Please do check it out if you haven't already. The Zen Ginger's here. What's going on? Saying hello to Priscilla. Well, hello, Priscilla. How are you? And Danikin Aquatics. Good to have you guys. Rebuilding our brand. Glad to hear it and welcome. Good to see you, Moonstone Aquatics. Let me scroll here and see if I've missed any. The Zen Ginger, Angela Cross. Susan Fresh LC Aquatics is here. Hello, Susan. Thank you for being here. Trying to say hello to my mods tonight. JH Aquatics. Oh, you guys do great work. I'm glad you're here. I'm very appreciative of the support. James at Fish Room Fever. He'll be up next with Chattanooga Ed on the nocturnal feeding over at the Chattanooga Ed page channel. Sorry. Yeah, and if I missed you as a mod, I apologize. There's a lot of chat activity. That's awesome. You guys are chatting, and I appreciate it. Kaler's Aquatics is modding like a boss tonight. Bob, you're on it. Thank you very much. Sand Creek Aquatics 2 is here as a member, a very, very supportive member, Amy. I appreciate that. Again, we've got those stickers singular now from Sand Creek Aquatics. If you want one of those, get your self-addressed stamped envelope in the mail. Jessica Taylor is a member now. Thank you for being here. Fish Tank Barn. Mike Howe, what's going on? Thank you for your congratulations remark on the pond, and thank you for being a member. Moonstone Aquatics is a member and present tonight. Thank you so much for being here. Aquarium Cop says, I hit the lurk button. Well, I hope you hit the like button before you went into lurk mode, Cop. Thanks for being here. And if I know you're going to love that video because I included a piece of music that you always respond positively to. The style, it was a new piece. Oh, I'm just scanning for members to make sure I get to say hello to all of you folks. Oh, I can barely hear that pond when it gets quiet in here. That Danikin Aquatics is a member. That 5,000 gallon per hour flow over a cascading waterfall. I've got to count the waterfalls. I mean, 20 waterfalls. At the bottom, it splits into 2 waterfalls, and the water spreads over large rocks as it comes into the pond. I'm going to show you a picture in a minute. Oh my gosh. I don't want you to think I'm exaggerating. KG Tropicals, John said it was breathtaking. He said breathtaking. I'm going to show you guys. He got to see it first. Big City Bettis is here. Hello. I'm going to miss somebody, and it's not because I'm trying to offend you. It's because I accidentally missed you, and I apologize in advance. We're skipping down now to Kaler's Aquatics, dropping a $4 super sticker, offering me a bone with a bow on. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. Bob, you're a gentleman and a scholar. I appreciate that. Priscilla MK is here as a member. Thank you so much, Priscilla. Ginger Graves is here, also an excellent member. Good to see you, Ginger Graves. Thank all of you guys. Okay, 79 people still watching. We're going to look at some pictures of a pond. You came to see a hashtag pond. I put something about a pond being finished in the thumbnail, I'm going to show you some evidence. We're just going to see. I saw that cop. Okay. All right. Which video is it's? I'm not trying to withhold anything. I'm trying to show you the good one. Okay, this is the good news. Then there's a couple of points we're going to cover. We're going to talk about the good, the bad, the ugly. We're going to be transparent and we're going to enjoy the good, right? First, we're going to start off with the good. Yeah, then we'll be kind of more reveal. Oh, wow. Oh, man. They're all good. That's my problem. Okay, I think it's going to be this one. Yeah, this is going to be the one. Okay, I'm going to show you this. Pause. I'm going to show you this little video. Maybe. Yeah, I'm going to show you this one. This is like the first time I saw the pond run. So the water starts at the top of the stop. The water starts at the top of the 25-foot stream that goes up 20 feet in elevation. It's 25 feet long, and the water just starts coming down. This is the first time I saw the waterfall run. I'm going to show it to you. And here you go. See it up at the top there now? Oh, wrong finger. There's the water. Now it's down in the center of the screen. Coming down. Oh, boy. I'm excited. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, it is. And into the 5,000-gallon reservoir. Okay, I love that pond. There's a sneak peek. The pond is finished. The pond is working. There's the evidence. Thank you, X Scully Fish X. That is very cool. I concur. Thank you, Ginger Graves. It is. It's more than a water feature. It's more than a yard enhancement. It's a feeling of accomplishment. It's definitely something we want to share with you guys. We want you to enjoy it with us. So many opportunities, including stocking with some gorgeous koi. I'm sorry, Pugs Tanks. He's going to have the fear of missing out if he looks. So he didn't look. My producer just walked in and recommended that we turn some of the studio lights down and give you a look at it on an iPad. 78 people watching. That might not be a bad idea if you want to do that. Yeah. Look on the back there, and it's the largest button. Yeah. And we're going dark. We're going dark here at River Life Studios. No, we're not going to start telling ghost stories. Okay, let me get it in frame, and you can just reach in there and do what you do. Okay. Oh, here it goes. Honey, if you want to turn this little ring light off here. We are fish keepers. We love to see water running. Is that true? That's in my pond, man. Oh, man. I love that split at the bottom. It goes over those big rocks. That's at about 5,000 gallons an hour going into that 5,000-gallon reservoir. Thank you so much, River Wife. That was nice. Yeah, I'm blind as a bat now. You guys tell me what I see. Okay, Soggy Pits is here also with the beautiful pond. Says the pond looks great. Now comes the fun part, being able to sit next to it and enjoy. That's what I'm doing right now with mine. Soggy Pits has an awesome pond. He built with his own hands. It is gorgeous. And yes, tomorrow will be my first day by the pond without pond workers and, beep, 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 heavy equipment. It's going to be awesome. Salt water requires salt, says Priscilla MK, and Priscilla's always right. So I'm going to go along with her. Zen Ginger's posting a link here. In 30 minutes, we got Chattanooga Ed Fish Room Fever coming up. Kaler's Aquatics is always good about posting GoFundMe's for members of the Fish Fam, Fish Tube community. Kaler's Aquatics, if you're aware of any GoFundMe's, feel free to post those in this stream because I'm all about the community helping each other. We are helping each other help each other. We're bending the needle toward the good. So if there's, thank you again for the membership link, Kaler's Aquatics. If there are, or other mods, if you're aware of Fish Fam GoFundMe's that we can help with here at this channel, don't hesitate to post those links right here in this chat. Yes, Priscilla, don't be modest. Everyone knows you're always right. The bad news. I've listened. I could talk about the good news all night and then some, and how excited I am and how beautiful this is. And I'll tell you the danger is I just don't do videos about it. I just go enjoy the pond. I just check out. I go veg out and just have my Bohemian Rhapsody out there by the pond and don't make videos anymore. Hopefully that won't happen. That won't happen. But it is relaxing. It is appealing. But there's a little bit of bad news this week. Oh man. Oh wow, I just got to get it off my chest. But first, Multi-Tank Addiction saving the day with a $5 super rack. The man with the plan. So glad your pond is in and you can enjoy it. Thank you, Chris. Thank you so much. I mean, I've got me a 5,000-gallon fish holder out there with 25 feet of cascading waterfall. Now, there's a calculation, water in motion calculation. We can add that back to the 5,000 gallons. But for YouTube purposes, that pond is a 5,000-gallon pond. That's the way we're rolling. It's a 5,000-gallon pond. I'm not going to call it the 5,000-gallon pond. I'm going to call it the dream pond because that's what it is to me. Oh my gosh, we got a new member. Welcome to the sustainer level, Prue, BJ, and man, oh man, does that koi icon look good by your name. Thank you so much for becoming a member. I appreciate that support. That's why I'm not going to install a hammock and just veg out on my covered patio by my pond with a large cascading waterfall because of your support. I want to share this with you. So, Alaska Hood is in the house. Congrats on the beautiful pond. Thank you. Thank you so much, Alaska Hood. It has been a very long time in the works, starting with a 300-gallon stock tank in basement of several houses ago to house some baby koi. And now 300 gallons in the basement becomes 5,000 gallons in the backyard. Hey, it only took a few years. You know what I'm saying? You got to set a goal. You got to take that first step in the journey, and you just got to keep walking until you get there. That's all. Lean on your friends, ask for some help, share some other things with other people along the way. We do life together. We get nice things, we share them. This is fantastic. I love it. We have another new member, Glass City Fish Witch. Welcome. That is a fantastic avatar you have there. I love that. Glass City Fish Witch. And the new koi avatar looks good by your name as well. Congratulations and thank you for becoming a member. We're fast approaching our membership goal of 27 members. We're over 20 members. Thank you guys so much. Glad to have you. 2 new members just back to back right here. Thank you guys. Hashtag pond right now, pond family. Listen, fam, the bad news. We had a heat wave this week, the hottest week of the year by far. We had showers, rain showers in the area, not locally. So some sort of pressure system just pushed that heat down. It was getting hotter up until sunset, like 6, 7, 8. It kept getting hotter. And my koi temporary tank, the 300-gallon stock tank, galvanized steel on the patio under the cover, but the patio extends beyond the covered part to an uncovered part that just is concrete exposed to full evening sun. So as this heat wave pounded down, those pond builders, I don't know, I gave them Gatorade, water, ice. They were really good about taking breaks. They use manual equipment. They use heavy equipment. They took good heat health care themselves. I had some of those wet, those things you wrap around your head or neck. You get them wet, and they do that micro evaporation to cool you down. Gave them a couple of those things. I had a large outdoor umbrella for plein air painting. I had that thing staked in the ground. We were moving around to make shade. I had a big drum fan. I pulled my fan out there and had the fan, just any little breeze, anything would help. I mean, this heat was oppressive. I don't know how those guys did it. We worked together. We pulled it off. They were able to work healthily to get it done, which is amazing. But in the meantime, this patio is heating up. And then finally, 4 days into this weird patches of rain here and there, but not locally, keeping that heat, making it hotter and hotter at night. That tank, that 300-gallon tank, heated up to 78 degrees to 82 degrees. And that is not optimum for koi. I also had 2 small goldfish in there. So what happened? The heat goes up, which the heat in and of itself isn't bad. The temperature isn't bad. High temps are used to treat some koi disease. The heat isn't bad, but what happens if it's not controlled heat, if you're not cranking up a heater that you can crank back down, like if you've got a metal tank on a concrete slab and the concrete gets hot, so you have a geothermic disadvantage. Heat causes the bioactivity of the koi to increase. That's not bad. But it also takes the oxygen level in the water down. So now fish have more activity, which require more oxygen in an environment where they have less oxygen. I think you see the problem. So the koi begin to get listful and hang out toward the top and gasp for air. It's pitiful. I mean, it's a pitiful sight, and I had to see it. So also, when the temps go up, it's not necessarily good for your beneficial bacteria either. So if the beneficial bacteria start to die off, then the nitrates can spike. It's just a whole batch of jeopardy that can go wrong if you don't control that heat and the heat stress and the heat change in the aquatic environment. So first thing we did was try to cool the water. Blocks of ice, fans, shade. Shade is also number one. Shade. Get shade. Insulation. I mean, we're throwing everything at this. We're doing all we can. Then second thing, run to PetSmart, buy another large Whisper air pump, dual outlet, put in 2 large aeration rings in addition to the 3-inch koi air stone that's already in there. So now instead of 1 stone, which by the way, the 1 stone on an adjustable rate Fluval air pump, a big air pump, that 1 ball in the center makes so much surface agitation that it agitates from end to end of that long oval 300 gallon. Typically, that's enough. Under heat stress, I had to get 2 more outlets with the big disc, PetSmart readily available, the disc aerators. The problem is the air stones, the donuts, they don't sink, they float. So had to do some quick engineering there with cable ties and rocks, get them to sink. So now that's like 300% increase from 1 to 3 large air stones, getting the aeration in there. More surface agitation means more evaporation, which gives you the evaporative cooling effect, which you get oxygen and you get shade from the bubbles on the water and the evaporative cooling. So adding air, huge win. All of that said, it was too little too late for a few of my fish. I found I had an Aranda goldfish, maybe 3 inches, approaching 3 inches, that succumbed. The fish went from doing great to being dead. Then the next fish started occasionally laying on its side. So I scooped it out in 5 gallons of water from the tub, moved it inside so it would be in its own water, put an air stone in there just for it so that its water would cool and be aerated to the 70 degrees in air conditioning. Too little, too late. Didn't work. Unfortunately, it was one of the award-winning Japanese fish, the little butterfly tancho. It was absolutely gorgeous. Tough loss. And then the next day, the third day, that was 2 consecutive days. And then the third day, another, I won't say weaker, but it was less stocky and daintier. It was a butterfly koi, translucent fins, not a strong swimmer, but very graceful. And it was, I'll say, it was 3 color. So Sankey wasn't heavy, bold black, wasn't black saddled. It also passed in the 300-gallon tub quickly. I didn't have time to see it ailing. Checked them before I left. Everybody's okay. Okay being okay, they're not at the surface gasping anymore. They're still moving slowly. They're listfully moving around. We got to continue measures here. We got to keep an eye on this. Next morning, floater. So it was a tough week of fish losses in that tank. They seem to be doing better now. We did everything we could do, continued to monitor, maintain temperature control to reduce the heat stress and all of its evil cousins, left the high flow aeration in the tub. And then when the clouds opened up and it rained, which bad for the pond build, great for the koi, took down all of the shade, all the insulation. The rain was hitting the metal container, also the top of the water. It was just wonderful. Cloud overcast. Temperatures immediately plummeted from 90s to like 80. So a 10-degree plus temperature drop in a hurry. Whew, finally. And all that concrete that was on fire, causing that geothermic disadvantage, eradicated. So, man, that was a relief. Now the pond, so then the rain cleared. Now it's just a muddy mess, tracking red clay everywhere, pushing through. Everybody's just pushing through, doing what we have to do to get there. So I hate to tell you that. I hate to tell you I lost 3 fish, but I did. Hopefully you learned something from my experience as we've talked about outdoor tubs and heat. If I ask myself what would I do differently, I would not put that tub in direct contact, even though my mistake was it's under the covered portion of the patio. The concrete is contiguous. Wasn't thinking about that. This oppressive heat wave. I don't know. It happened, but I would elevate that with a sheet of foam insulation. I would just set it on top of a piece of foam insulation so that it's not in contact. It's not conductive heat. That insulation would do a good job of preventing that conductive heat to heat up 300 gallons of water because of that direct contact. That said, the pond is treated. You can't see anything. I'm going to let the water run all night. And tomorrow I'm going to start monitoring temperatures. And tomorrow night, as early as tomorrow night, I can transfer those koi into the pond. So maybe tomorrow night, maybe soon thereafter. 76 people still watching. It's 11:15. We got 15 minutes to go. Thank you so much for being here. Multi-Tank Addiction dropping another $5 super chat. Thank you, Chris. You guys check out Multi-Tank Addiction. He's got a lot going on, including revamping his art website. He's got some cards. He's got some originals. We did an auction over there. I'm waiting to get my print that I won in an auction. I'll show you guys when I do. Check out Multi-Tank Addiction. But he drops $5 for the replacement goldfish fund. That's fun. Okay, thank you, Chris. I'll apply that to the goldfish fund. My producer says maybe my throat's getting a little scratchy, so she's replenishing my drinks. I made a comment in yesterday's video. This is good. This is so good. I was thinking, how am I going to express? Thank you very much, Riverwife. I love you too. That's an expression of love. Oh, Lookout's here. Looky, are you okay? Looky had a procedure today. She's still a little groggy. Oh, bless your heart. They knocked her all the way out. Hey, Looky, you okay? You're a good girl. You're a sweetie. You are. She's still a little groggy. I don't think she's going to jump up here. Think positive thoughts for Lookout. She can't be on camera tonight, but she heard us talking and came in to say hello to everyone. I wondered how can I just let you guys know that this isn't just the microphone talking, that this has actually been on my mind for a while. And so the line that I used in the video, I said, sometimes when I crack open a beverage and fire up a cigar, this is where my resting mind goes, to think about this pond. I've thought about this pond for a long time, and it's a sentimental moment. I may be holding back some tears or something right now, telling you that the dream came true. Dreams really do come true. And mine came true in high fashion because, in part, and I've told you guys, of your support. And I appreciate you very much. And when I go out there with Riverwife and we're doing nothing but holding hands and looking at our beautiful pond, you're going to be a part of that. We're going to be thinking of you and how special it is to be a part of a community that cares and that helps each other and that shares. So happy to share all this wonderful news with you. Unfortunately, I had to share some bad news also, and I can't express enough how much we appreciate you guys being here with us. It wouldn't be nearly as much fun if we didn't have anyone to share it with. It would be like a vacuum. We'd be looking for people to share it with. So we're already fortunate to have you guys on this journey with us. So thanks again. That's from the bottom of my heart, and I hope you get some enjoyment from us sharing this with you. I certainly, I don't want to generate any pond envy. I just want to. I'm so happy about it. I want to share it with you. So I hope there's something in that for you. We're talking about how this is going to change our life. When we go to fish shows, especially koi shows, koi specific shows, we've got a place to put the koi. We don't have to say, ooh, that's nice. We could say, do we want that? Is that the one we want to get from this show? And so it's not, 5,000 gallons is relatively small compared to, larger scale koi ponds. But for a water feature in our yard, it takes up half of our backyard. There's a flat spot in our backyard with a buried propane tank, and then the concrete patio we've talked about, and everything else is pond now, and a steep hill, not good for anything. But Looky can run up and down the hill if she wants to. Now it's a 25-foot waterfall, half the backyard pond. So now the other half, which is out of our view shed, the way the house is laid down, still green space, dog space, and we're not done. It's 11:21, 68 people still watching. Finished is a relative term, okay? We're going to get to that. Not exactly finished. Well, my screen turned yellow over here. Kaler's Aquatics dropping a $9.99 super sticker. A thank you. The cutest kitty saying thank you. Well, thank you, Kaler's Aquatics. That is absolutely awesome. Thank you for your support. We're lucky to have your support, Bob. So thank you for all that you do for the channel, as a mod, as a financial supporter. Whenever I talk about that pump, know that Bob Kaler, you're a part of me having this fancy pump. Cheers. Done. Finished. Well, the pond builders left. Tim Fagan, if you watch the video, you know all about him. Fantastic guy. He's going to be a guest on a live stream. Think about questions you want to ask him. So he's gone. He'll be back in a couple of weeks. He's going to come do a tune-up, check everything out, because that's what he does. That's the follow-up. That's part of the build. But he's finished. He can't build any more pond. It's built. It's in there. It's running. He comes back, and it's like, have you decided where you're going to put your permanent electricity? Have you noticed any quirks? Did you hear this noise? How did this thing run? Did you try this? Did you do that? Did the lights suit you? Oh, the lights. Oh, there'll be a video. Okay. Thanks for hanging in there. I'll show you a video of the lights. 67 of you still watching. Underwater, outside the water. It's the total package. Now, there are rocks in addition to structural pond rocks, like just watch the video. Please watch the video that premiered yesterday. You'll see the stream bends, kind of a natural turn down the hill. So in between the turn and the pond at the bottom of the hill, rock garden. Okay. Or should I say the beginning of a rock garden? There's more to come. The Jappalachian garden surrounding the Dream Pond is underway. The Jappalachian garden started with this pond build, and we bought extra tons, plural, of rock to start that garden with. And now, during the pond build, the landscape architect came for an initial consult, took all the pictures, got the drift, got the vision, and is coming back now that the pond's finished, and we're going to start selecting additional stones and plants to populate this Jappalachian style garden around the Dream Pond, a fusion of Appalachian and Japanese culture expressed in a garden. Rhododendron, laurel, hinoki cypress, Japanese maple, ginkgo, river birch, these things that are indigenous around bodies of water and streams in America and in Japan fusing them together. And then what are the accent pieces going to be, you ask? Bonsais. Yeah, and that's where azaleas come in, gardenias, junipers. There's going to be it's a bonsai garden with feature stones. 3 feet long koi. Oh, so yes, finish is relative. The pond builder took his wheelbarrow, dusted his hands off, went back to Knoxville, showed me where to plug in the pump. I can make the video now and show you. We've got a pond. So, what are your ideas? What fish do you want to see? What bottom fish do you want to see in the pond? What ideas do you, if it were your pond, what would you be making videos about? If you're thinking about a pond and you're not sure, what are you not sure about? What can I help you understand from my experience? What's of value to you for me to share? What do you say? Members, that might be a good question for you. First, I may do a poll or something of that nature on the community tab. Feel free to, introduce some ideas in the chat right now. You got 4 minutes left. We're all going to head over to the nocturnal feeding at the Chattanooga Edge channel with the hashtag. Now, you guys came in here with the hashtag pond. Last week, we went to the nocturnal feeding with the hashtag pond. Priscilla MK, yeah, giving me the jive for $2 super sticker. I love that. I've never seen that. That is awesome, Priscilla. Thank you. I think the hashtag is going to be koi. We're going to go over with the hashtag koi in about 4 minutes to the nocturnal feeding. The Zen Ginger on the ball. Thank you so much, the Zen Ginger, busting us with that link for Chattanooga Edge channel over there at the nocturnal feeding. And by the way, if you weren't here earlier, I mentioned Fish Room Fever's new video. Let me just tell you, it involves 10 zebra plecos. Unbelievable, beautiful. The video is well done. I think maybe it's your best video, in my opinion, that I've seen. And there's another word on my mind, hashtag koi. That's right, JH. Thanks, Joseph, for being here. I appreciate you and Amber a lot. I'm not sure if we're talking about this or not. So, James, if you're still here, let me know in your live stream if we're talking about a major event in October or something like that. Okay. That's loose idea. I don't know if we're talking about it yet. I'm not sure if it's a thing that we're doing or if we're talking about. So James, straighten me out on that, because if it is, I would love to talk about it. I'm going to be on the list of talking about that major thing. But if you'll let us know for sure during the nocturnal feeding, I would appreciate that. We did recognize Dom again. That's Fish Room Fever's son. He was inspired by one of my other paintings. Here's the Bosemani rainbow fish. This is a postcard, but the full-size print's available on Etsy, River Life Art on Etsy. Got Pam Earlywine doing some fish-related art over there at Punchy Paints. You saw Multi-Tank Addiction in here. He's revamping his whole art program. We're a creative bunch. We are. Let's support each other in our creative efforts. And then let's share with each other what happens with that support. Are you building a pond or something? I don't know. They are cute plecos, Bob. They're awesome. Okay. We have been doing this for 59 minutes, 37 seconds. So we're getting ready to tune out of here. Thank you so much. The Dream Pond is finished. The garden has started. The pond is going to continue to grow in. It's going to clear up. I'm going to put fish in it. There's lots to talk about, but and if you watch yesterday's video, man, they're still building. There's a lot that happened between yesterday's video time scale and today. So stay tuned. Next week there'll be another video. It'll get us most of the way through the pond build. I think you're going to enjoy it. Yesterday's video, high entertainment. Riverwife said it's the best video I've ever made. So run on over there and check it out. Fish Room Fever dropping a $3 super sticker with the fist bump to YouTube, buddy. I'm getting ready to head over there right now. I'm going to say #koi nocturnal feeding. The link is in the chat. I'm going to see you over there. We'll get together again soon. Hopefully tomorrow we'll have an art auction. It's going to be another busy day here. That'll be on the River Life Art channel. Stay tuned. Maybe a live stream here for just a few minutes on the River Life YouTube channel. You'll get the notification. Hit the bell. Hit the notification bell right now, and then let's go over to the nocturnal feeding. I'll see you there and the next time. But until then, why don't you get out there and see it, love it, and live it?